Okay, so get the video queued. If you have ads, get through your ads and pause at the beginning. Okay, so the first one is Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright's relationship timeline. I found this and thought it was good because this relationship was so toxic. I don't know if you watched this show. A lot of these shows, I was trying to find clips, and it's very funny to go back and watch knowing how things played out. It's funny. But everybody knew, if you watch this, that this was not a good relationship. But as usual, people can't see it when they're in it. Now she sees it. Thankfully, she's free. Okay, so cue it up. And we're going to count down and start it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's start. He is the epitome of a narcissist. I've never liked him. Okay, so this is when they first started dating, if you don't know. Okay, let's pause first. Okay, that alone, excuse me, narcissists have a tendency to do that. They will convince people, I realize I was wrong, I'm changing my ways. If you watch the show, he is notorious for every single season. Like, I'm working on myself, I'm doing this and that. Like, he's notorious. And so Katie Maloney, who I don't think is in any way, shape, or form a dumb person, she just was not aware, maybe, that this is a narcissist or how narcissists behave. But she apparently believed whatever story he was selling that year. Just wanted to point that out because people will do that. They'll see a narcissist behavior and be determined to cut them out, and then the narcissist will come groveling and pretend. They'll just tell you what you want to hear and pretend they recognize their flaws and they're working on themselves, and people will fall for it. So there's a lot of up and down, even when it's not an intimate relationship, right? They're not intimate, but she believed him. This happens. Okay, let's go. It is a little weird that she wore that outfit to the interview. I do remember this. Maybe this isn't a good one. I don't know. Pause. Okay. First of all, that's another thing. This is something, I know you're on reality TV, but this is something, if this happened, if it's true, and you never know with this guy, if it's even true. But if it's true, that's between you and your partner. Like, you don't go broadcasting. You certainly don't talk about it on camera. But narcissists will do that. Like, he is very determined at all times to be the center of attention. He'll use anything, any situation, any piece of information he has to always be the center of attention. I just wanted to point that out. We're not supposed to be diagnosing all this. We're just supposed to be witnessing and seeing what we feel and all that stuff. But I just had to point that out. Okay, let's start again. Ugh. Oh, I have a commercial. I had a commercial, so I paused in case you all have commercials. If you had a commercial, ready? We'll restart. 3, 2, 1. Are we seriously vacuuming right now? Sorry. No one ever vacuums and they're vacuuming now. Oh, yeah. Let's pause. It did happen. But but also it always bothered me that the mother was so bothered by that. For context, if you don't know, the quote-unquote friend group did a roast of Jax. It was supposed to be fun or whatever. And the mother didn't like something that someone said. I can't remember who said it now. I think it was one of the Toms. Was making fun of him because there was like a rumor that he was in a relationship with a man at some point years ago. And the mother is like oddly disturbed by it. Like, okay, first of all, it was a roast. I now know that it was true, but it was a joke. And why, like, you know what I mean? Like, even if it were true, like, why do you care so much? That always bothered me. Okay, moving on. Another narcissistic characteristic. I don't like what you're asking me. I'm gonna leave. All the signs were there. This was pre-getting married. Yep. Oh, there's pause. The 2 characteristics of a narcissist. I'm not winning. I can't win this. I'm gonna leave. But before I go, I'm gonna insult you or embarrass you. Very typical. Okay. Moving on. Again, this is all pre-marriage, and she still married the guy. The men on the show would always cover for each other. That used to drive me crazy. Because they were all just as dirty. Stop. Not stop the video. I mean, this guy. Stop saying that. Of course it's true. uncomfortable yet? I'm so uncomfortable. I hate this kind of stuff. Don't get me started on Lisa Vanderpump. Pause. Another narcissistic trait. When they are backed into a corner, they've been caught, they can't lie their way out of something, they do this, they pull this. You're right, I need to make some changes. But mixed with implying it's her that's making him unhappy. She jumped the gun on, like, oh, I think you're talking about me, but he implied it that way. It's a very we'll get into all this about what to look for with narcissists. It's very subtle shifts you have to notice. But originally when I first saw this, I'm like, wow, she jumped the gun, why are you making it about you? But also he implied it that way. Okay, so let's keep going.
So what are you saying?
You're not good because you don't do it. For me. Do you note the subtle little bit of narcissism on her side as well? I did all this for you. How can you do this to me? He's getting exactly what he's trying to get. They do this, they want a reaction, and he's getting it. These are two narcissists. He's obviously a bigger one. She has this reputation of being such a sweet dog. She's not. Or at least she wasn't then. I don't know about now, but she had narcissism in her too. Mind you, they're trying to get married after all we just saw. Any one of those situations is enough to cut that relationship off. But I don't know. Scary. unfortunately, this is what society does. It makes everybody feel like they need to be coupled up. He was not happy with her, but he's not happy with anybody. She was not happy with him, but they'd rather go through with it than be single again, because society says you have to couple up. Everybody knew this was not a good relationship. Everybody knew. And then it becomes a thing where you want to prove everyone wrong because you're insulted. You think people are saying you're too dumb and you don't know what you're doing. I've been there. So now you want to prove them wrong. So you stay in a relationship even longer. It's a toxic cycle. Ugh.
Jason, repeat these words after me. I, Jason, take you, Brittany. I, Jason, take you, Brittany, to be my lawfully wedded wife. To be my lawfully wedded wife.
Another red flag. He doesn't even go by his actual name. It's not like he's, some big celebrity. I know celebrities have stage names or whatever, but you're not. Can we pause for 1 second? Let me say this. For him, for Jax, she was about giving him, I think this is 6 seasons in, right? And every single season, he is a villain. He is a dirty villain. He's betrayed girlfriends and supposed best friends and just everybody. He thought that she gave him a new mask, right? Everybody had figured out his junk and that he's toxic and he can't be trusted, blah, blah, blah. And he thought getting this sweet Southern girl and marrying her gave him a new facade. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know if you watched this. That's why I'm telling you. Maybe you already know that. All right, play. This poor baby. Okay, how did a child that needs extra care get under a couch and nobody saw? I'm sorry. I judge that. There's something so unnatural about him being a father. I don't feel the bond there. You always say you're learning. Okay, so just make a note of what you noticed, what you felt. No pressure on this one. The next batch I do will get into naming things and going to the background of it and why people do it and how you're affected by toxic behaviors and all those things. But for now, like I said, it's easy peasy. Notice what you felt, notice what you noticed in the other person. And that's it. Send in positive energy away, guys.